So I know what you are all waiting for. Let's right off the bat, let's just hit it. How's it going, everybody? We are in a 2018 Shelby GT350. This is Jose. Dude, thank you so much for letting me drive this car.
You're welcome.
He's from the YouTube channel Jossie Films, so go check that out. So we drove around for almost 40 minutes, and we had 40 minutes of footage, and it was all corrupt. So we're gonna use his GoPro, his SD card, see if it's better. We're using the Hero 7 here, so we'll see how you guys like that. We're gonna give it another go, drive about another 5-10 minutes, and yeah, I'll see if I can convey how absolutely spectacular this car is. This is totally the best car I've ever driven on this road, so let's give it another shot. All right, let's get out of this dirt here. All right, so I know what you are all waiting for. Let's right off the bat, let's just hit it. Oh yes. So yeah, it's fast. It's real fast. This car is perfect for a canyon road. When you get on a straightaway or like a freeway, you can tell it's not the fastest missile in the world. It's not gonna touch a 720S or anything, but for a canyon road, this is the perfect amount of horsepower. 526 horsepower, 429 pound-feet of torque, and on beautiful roads like this, it is absolutely spectacular. The throttle is so razor sharp, but it's not over boosted. Like, it's not like super oversensitive, it just works. Same with the brakes. They're not over boosted brakes, but they stop on a dime compared to most cars. And this is just a car that's one with the driver. This is definitely an exciting one for me. This is pretty much my favorite car that is not a supercar. I mean, where else can you get a manual car, a big displacement motor, naturally aspirated 5.2 liter V8 that revs to 8250 RPM. It's a really rare thing, and you know, other than maybe like an Audi V10 Spider with a gated manual, that's like your only other modern option. But this is, you know, half the cost, and you get very similar feeling. This has to be the best shifter Tremec makes. This is some bolt action rifle stuff right here. It absolutely, oh my god, it feels so good. We are behind a old Chevrolet truck with his dog, so we're just gonna chill. I could tell you guys about the other drive we did. So it's crazy. It's funny because when I got in this car, I was thinking, okay, everybody doesn't rev it out to 8. I'm gonna know to rev it out to 8. It is a mind trick where it's hard to push it past 7. You think, dude, 7 is it, that is it, but really, yeah, this is the one car that pulls hard up until its red line at 8250 RPM. It'll pull all the way until like the computer shuts it off and it hits red line. If it was safe to do so, they could probably tune this to go to 9,000. It would still pull. People were saying that the clutch is really weird. I don't know. I don't feel it at all. I think it's just fine. It feels really good to me. It's really light. I mean, I'm talking, this is levels like Honda's, like 2018 Honda Civic light. That's how light this clutch is, but it doesn't feel weird at all. It feels great. I mean, you don't have to have a leg workout to have a good clutch.
Yeah.
Those 305s do work on this road because you can actually steer, not with the throttle, but like you can power through corners like that.
Yeah.
If you had 245s like an old V8 would, it can't exactly do that if you have a lot of torque, especially not on old tires. And then do these downshifts. Oh, so good. And this car has a lot more pops and crackles than I thought it did too. It sounds so good. So I've reviewed a lot of cars, and I usually say nothing can keep up with my Camaro on this road. It's the fastest thing. And as far as fun goes, my friend's modified 2015 Focus ST is the most fun car and most happy car I've driven on this road. Well, this takes the crown now of the funnest and fastest car I've ever driven on this road. It really eats roads, and how driver focused this car is, it gives you the confidence to push it and go a little faster. It feels so glued to the road with the 295s up front, 305s in the rear. Also the easiest car I've ever heel-toed in my life. So coming into this corner, just super good. You know, I mean, for 37-ish 100 pounds, it's really nimble. For the road, you don't really need the R. Like the R, I could Yeah, maybe you could dive around some corners, but until those come down a little bit in value, if they ever do, I mean, this is a great road version. And I prefer these tires. I like Super Sports over the Cup 2s. Cup 2s are harder, they're gonna ride harsher, and you know, you gotta warm them up to use them. These, you just go. You just hop in the car and you go. So this is quiet mode. Let's see how it starts up. Nice and discreet. That's good. Damn. That's damn near the best exhaust I've ever heard. Also, if you guys want to know how Jose and I keep our cars super clean for the camera, everything we use on our cars is in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll be talking to all of you guys in the next video. See ya. You went from a 79 Corvette to a like 2006 Honda Accord to a GT350 2018. That's quite a jump. So like, what's I don't know, what stands out to you about this car?
I mean, the handling, the sound of the car, the power, and just like the technology in this car is just great.
I mean, yeah, there's been a lot technology-wise that's happened from 2006 to 2018.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is fairly simple actually for a 2018. I like that you got the screen, you got your switches. I love the toggle switches.
Yeah.
That's so good. But yeah, the sound, that is something, that's the other special thing about this car, is just the sound matches what's going on. This does have the suede steering wheel, and I always wonder, you know, in 20 years from now, if it's going to be a little torn up, maybe. But it feels good when driving. The only thing is it does get your hands sweatier faster than a leather one, but it does feel nice. It feels different. It feels luxurious. I feel like I'm like a chauffeur with like butler gloves or something.